Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Love to Light Tarot. This is Nikki and this is for Leo. Hey Leo, how you doing? Hey Leo, how you doing? Leo, I don't know what was happening to my camera a minute ago. I just had to work something to make it work. I don't know what's going on. You may be running into some obstacles that you may have to push through some things, okay? So we'll see what's happening. Like, subscribe, share, leave a comment below, and let me know if this resonates with you, Leo. All right, Leo. So what did I hear? I heard crazy love. So I'm gonna do a you and them, and then somewhere along the middle is, the truth. Your side, they side. If there is a side to anything, the truth is in the middle, and or this could be universe / God. Okay. If there is a them, then them could be a mother, a father, a sister, a brother, a friend, a cousin, a lover. Okay. Or if there's no one around, then this energy over here will be the energy of you that you deal within, that you're working with or against. And this is a suggestion from the universe, okay? I know it's an energy of a person around. Now, I heard Crazy Love, Brian McKnight song. You give me love, 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 love. Crazy love. That song, all right? So I feel like you go through it with somebody and they get on your last emotional nerve, but that's your Bookie Bear. That's your Bookie Bear beyond compare. Maybe I just have to work on it, girl. I don't know. Like, it be stuff that'll push you to the brink where you be feeling like, I'm done, but I feel like you ain't going nowhere. Whoever this is, I feel. And y'all may be married. You may just look at it like that. So I say work on it. Tell the person how you feel. Even though I feel like if it's easy like that, then everything will be all right. But I feel like it's some resistance there. So it'll be a place and a time that you may have to book the system, okay, to get what you want. And I ain't tell you what to do. That's the energy I just feel from you. Some of my other Leos, you are a part of a toxic situation. Y'all love each other, but the shit is crazy. It seems like when y'all argue, stuff be said that a person can't take back. And I always hear the drunk mind speak a sober heart. They just give you a little bit of, a little bit of courage juice that you may not have said had you not been there, but you meant that shit. So we have to decipher those type of energies. That could come from a family member, a friend, a lover, just anything. All right? All right, so let's see. Take them up. We got the Devil card and the Justice card in reverse. Child, that's the toxic stuff. I'm telling you, a person kind of know what the circumstance is with some of the things, okay? Between you and another person or just period. All right. Then if there's energies within, these are patterns, addictions, toxicity, shadow self that needs to be looked at, old traumatizations that you may feel like you have been, I don't know. You know how it's like what am I seeing? I'm seeing like the world card. And sometimes things go up and sometimes down. I feel like you've been down here for a minute and you trying to climb back up. But how long do you supposed to stay right here? Is the energy that I'm getting. All right. She give me love. Crazy love. I ain't talking at you at all when I say this. I say what I feel. I say what I hear. Self-love is a thing that we all need. It'll help us deal with abandonment issues and attachments. That may be old traumas that I'm feeling. That someone may want to deal with a situation because for the sake of not being alone. Because I know I hear nothing, ain't nothing out there. Even if it ain't, you still don't want to deal with circumstances that you know that's not healthy for you. I can't tell you what to do, but that's the energy I am feeling. So the more you love on yourself, the more you understand that you are enough. And when you are enough alone, you'll be an addition to someone when y'all come together versus like you need an individual to like not make it, but it's this like clingy, okay, because of time. But if you sit down and think about it, is this something that you really want to do? The answer will be no. You understand? Bottom of the deck, we got the swords. it was in the reverse, but we got the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is truth, clarity, conflict, right? That's that realization too, as well. You know, the aces are all opportunities for something new, you know, to come about, to gain this sense of, I feel like, clarity off into a circumstance. If it's something that needs to be looked at within, I feel like that sense of a light bulb come in order for things to be different. It takes the work of you type energy. I feel that. And I feel like the Ace of Swords is also the clarity on whether something is healthy for you or not. You know, we all be off in circumstances. I ain't telling you what to do, but, and whatever this is you're a part of, it could be a love situation or just something somebody's a part of is the energy that I do feel. So we'll see what that is, okay? We'll know what it is, but it'd be hard to remove yourself from, but it's okay. You got the Four of Wands that's in the reverse. We have the Five of Swords that's in the upright. We have the Queen of Wands that's in the upright. We got the Seven of Cups that's in the upright. And then we got the Knight of Cups, right? I love it that the Queen of Wands, I'm going to start off with this. Aries, Leo, Sag, don't have to be that person. That's your energy, right? That's you, boo. The Queen of Wands ain't got no punk in her. Him or her. I'm saying her because it's a female. You know, and I'm going to say this. It's not that you can't move away from something. Because looking at the way that this look, you know what, this is what I just feel. You know how you have a person and a person to be like, I know what type of person I got. But when you ready, you ready. And you standing on that. And that's the energy. And hey, I salute you. I heard that is the energy that I do feel. So, you know, even I done been there. You know what type of man or female you got. And if it is love there and you ain't ready or you ain't ready, that clarity is there. You understand and you play the pros and the cons and you realize. And it does make you feel a certain type of way. And I can feel that. When you ready, you ready. And so that energy I feel when you sick and tired of being sick and tired, that energy will come about and then action will kick in. Hence that Queen of Wands. Because Queen of Wands goes through things without knowing how the outcome gonna be. Only thing she know is she got to get through it. And she gonna take care of what needs to be taken care of to push through it. And she don't have no protection around her to kind of, how can I say this? To kind of, because it's the energy I feel. Queen of Wands don't have, like the King of Wands got salamanders on his coat. Those are, they signify protection. She has none. She just out there barebacking it, right? Just out there. And I feel like she has to do things that need to be done and walk more on the faith side and trust and understand that things will work out the way that they need to. I'm saying that to say that in the past, some of my Leos didn't want to step out on whatever this faith is because they were scared. Like they didn't want to. That's the bottom line of it. It's the fear of change and stuff like that. But rather to stay off into a circumstance that you know may be toxic, right? Five of Swords, or conflictual, or somebody's not working as a team where you working to build together, or you guys are not on the same accord where you two are moving forward and towards something that's solidified and working on building things without being with someone who you can express yourself emotionally and you get that same security in return when someone really truly tells you what it is, you know what I'm saying, and stand on that. Whether or not you are able to trust that this circumstance won't go back or have you, I feel like somebody has somebody off into situations and it's done happen. And it's all of those things are not good, right? But you still could care, right? And ain't no wrong with that. Some of these issues that I feel like, and I'm not want to call them issues, but I feel like that's what a person is saying. This is your sense of, Leo, of building something for you and being okay with this sense of standing on your own sometime. And I know that we are in this world. God put us here for us to mingle and be together, but that don't mean that we should accept things that you know that are not worthy of us, okay? So that's the energy that I do feel. And I feel like I ain't got to tell you that. I feel like if you was at a place that some is accepting things. Some I do feel like that it's a place of you gave people chance after chance. Why? Because you care, right? So that's your effort. And so when you do finally gain the clarity and break free, you don't feel nobody. I ain't gonna say you don't feel no way about it because you hurt, but you won't feel burden of holding on to stuff because you didn't try. Okay. They side, they got the Judgment card. That's in the reverse. They got the Two of Pentacles. They got the Star card. They got the Knight of Swords. Yep. And then I got the King of Swords. I'm going to tell you one thing. If you dealing with an individual, Leo, flip it. They stubborn. They know that something requires healing. They know that effort will make some things change. They know that all they got to do is really look at themselves and see they wrong and take accountability. But this Judgment card is in the reverse. They not trying to step outside the box and do things differently and read and really take a look at evaluating how things have occurred. Hence this Five of Swords on your side and the reason why things are the way that they are. So they understand that things are left up in the air and it's just the way that they are right now. This sense of healing that needs to take place possibly within, because hurt people, right? Remember, I'm hearing the conversation on how a person speaks to another individual. If you try to open up and get to the emotional part and really try to tell a person how you feel, and it gets to somebody feeling empathy or being able to have that type of energy, that person run away from that. You know, that's that hasty conversation that I hear. That's how the Knight of Swords is. They may act out of emotions or without thinking, or they do things and then it hinders the situation from coming back together because what's been said has been said, you know, and things need to be different in order for stuff to come together. So there's this sense of detachment. You may be dealing with court cases. If this has gotten out of hand, I'm sending you healing prayers. If you have a person who don't know how to keep don't piss me off, they hands to themselves is the energy that I do feel. Understand that something is not healthy. Reach out to those who can. Email me if you need somebody to talk to, if you off into a circumstance, because I know sometimes people ain't got nobody. So I'm here. Email is in the bio. If you do some of this, I feel like it's toxic. I hear you want to just make it work, but it's no, okay? No, I feel like somebody need a mother figure. I ain't trying to tell nobody what to do, but I feel like either somebody parents not around and you kind of out here on your own and you really don't have nobody that could really give you a sense of direction. And then you have some that, and I've been there, that when you want to, you want to, and ain't nobody can tell you what to do, okay? All right, until you get it. And that's that sense of this over here, all right? Some, you may be at a space of trying to figure out, it's hard. Yeah, you still won't. But this energy is brewing in you to press within and towards whatever this is for you to build yourself up. If this is an outside energy that you're dealing with, not with a person, but an energy within, I feel like that it's no more running from the healing. Something needs to be healed. That's what would remove all of this, is the energy. And I feel like somebody been running, don't want to look at it, don't want to truly speak on it face to face and really put things out there on the table, but it's this yearning of wanting better. So you overshadow it with this sense of, I don't give a fuck, but you do. You just saying that because you don't want to, I don't know, look at it, or I don't know, like face it. Judgment card, face it, okay? That's that side. Whew. Universe, Knight of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Queen of Cups, Strength card. You could be dealing with sign of Leo. This is for you, Leo. And then the Emperor card, right? So something is not solidified. I'm turning these cards over. I feel like, Leo, for some, you want this sense of stability and structure between you and another person. Something is on and off, and it's always something. So it keep you at a place of shielding, holding on to things, not moving forward, struggling with opening up, okay? And if it's not a person around, this is just the energy of you, period, walking around. I feel like you are guided to work on asking yourself what is causing these conflictual energies and keeping you at this space of dwelling on the past, okay? What is blocking you from focusing on self-love, moving towards things that you strongly desire, and to press forward into this sense of confidence and knowing that, you know, things will be back on track. Because I feel a sense of, I don't want to say fell off, but and then struggle, and then how do you jump back on this, okay? Because this is what I'm saying. I don't know why I'm saying it like this. I don't know why I'm describing this. I'm saying like Say this is moving. It's just moving. It could be moving back and forth. And you coming at it. And if you try to jump on it, it's moving back and forth. You gotta kind of catch it at the right angle, right time. I don't know why I'm saying it like this. And then you move forward with it. That's the energy that I feel, and I don't know what that is. In another breath, I feel like somebody is moving. And somebody feel like somebody's getting away from them. Sort of energy as well. Okay? All right. So, whew. It ain't worth. Child. 4 wands in the reverse and the 7 of cups. Because it's almost to the point, like I really, over here is energy, like I really don't want to do this. Whatever this is, right? But it's like, I got to put me first, Lucius, type of energy I feel. If you understand Empire. Like, that's the energy. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And over here, they recognize that. But it seems like this side don't want to give this side no sense of clarity. Because they know once the clarity kick in, then the structure will come in. And this stuff, like it would be this movement forward. That getaway energy I was feeling, okay? All right, 4 of Wands and 7 of Cups. Round and round and round. Page of Wands, yes. Leo, this is the creative night. I mean, the creative page. This page goes with the flow, you know, knows what life, you don't know what life gonna bring, but willing to still, you know, explore and move forward. I feel like God's Spirit's trying to move you from that space, and that's the space that you're trying to get to. I feel like you have, I don't know why I keep saying fell off. It ain't fell off. But I don't know, maybe fell off a trail or a path or something, and you was working on something, and then something happened and pulls you to this place, and now you're trying to pull yourself back out. It could just be depression. We have it. I feel like your creative juices are going to begin to come back, and that's going to like pull you from this place, because that's going to give you something to focus on. Queen of Wands and 5 of Swords. We got the Hangman. That's the place I feel. Stagnation, okay? You may have to make some sacrifices. That's what the Hangman do. While you're taking this time, I feel like you have been enlightened. You got the High Priestess. You know what to do. I ain't trying to tell you. This follows your intuition. I feel like you're being guided. That's that sense of clarity that I felt. 3 of Pentacles. Showing your work. Moving towards work endeavors. Working. Finding people that, you know, that can work with you. That see your point. That takes accountability. People who, you know, help. Hand in hand is the energy that I feel. Or this is pressing, you know, putting in that energy to come out of this toxicity, which is the 5 of Swords. Let's clarify the day side. The Judgment card and the 2 of Pentacles. The Strength card. This is in the reverse, but I'm going to flip it in the upright. This is finally gaining the strength to really, it's hard to look at yourself. It really is. And it's hard to really accept and take accountability. So this is a nudge, I feel like, that this person has been feeling to really, say, move, take action. You know what I'm saying? To really work, put in effort in whatever this is here to make this change, all right? Whew. 6 of Wands and Page of Swords, okay? Bottom of the deck, 2 of Pentacles. This is the place I feel like y'all being up and down, on and off. That's the energy. What did I say? Leo, crazy love, on and off. Yep, up and down, on and off, in and out. Decision time is the energy that I feel. All right, so let's see here. Girl, over here. Reconciliation. Someone from your past, child, is returning back into your life. Yada, yada. We're going to see which one. And over here, honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together, baby, together, okay? Leo, if you are around an individual, I feel like somebody trying to push past it and heal if y'all going through things. But it's going to have to take somebody taking accountability. Can you work through things because it's love there? Yeah. It's going to take hard work and dedication. Somebody going to have to open up, all that other jazz, okay? So, yes, that could happen. Honeymoon is where somebody want this to be, meaning back to this, but changes have to occur. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type of expectations, okay? So you have to understand that. I'm going to read reconciliation. Let me give you an index card. create your own happiness. What I was telling you, right? Classic classic case of zero fucks given, all right? I feel like somebody's at that place, and it may be the place, you know, that somebody feel like another person's at, like you don't care about nobody's feelings, like you just lack empathy. Sometimes you don't give a fuck. That's the energy, but that's what people trying to move through. Universe say, you the shit, baby. Understand that Six of Wands that was coming out in the end, that's somebody confident. The Queen of Wands is somebody confident to know that you can push through these circumstances, all right? And you have to tell yourself that even if somebody try to, you know, knock you down. Attitude adjustment. I feel that strongly over there, baby. And do it. Whatever it is you're trying to get done, do it. It may be kids involved, okay? That's the energy I feel. Let me read to you reconciliation. And I think I may do Libra, then I'm done. Reconciliation. I'd say reconciliation. When you gonna get up, up. No, down. When you gonna get up. Alright. This card indicates that an ex-lover may be re-entering your life. The first person you think of is likely who it'll be. The purpose of this reconciliation is to achieve healing and closure with respect to your past. You will understand more about yourself and see your relationship patterns more clearly. You'll also take responsibility, that's why I'm speaking of that on that judgment card, for the role that you played in the relationship drama, which will free you from the tyranny of unforgiveness. Reconciliations are ultimately about taking care of unfinished business. This card could also possibly mean making peace with a family member or a friend. Each relationship is a sacred learning experience. So be open to this reunion lesson and blessing. Ultimately, all the healings help your love life in every part of your world, okay? So that's that energy, right? That's why I'm saying don't stay stuck in Five of Swords and Seven of Cups, and, you know, don't stay stagnated, and don't be not willing to open up and, you know, focus on you. And even though, you know, it may be time for a person to come, they may be running away from fixing things, and you can't allow that to hold you stagnated. So this person will be back, you know, because they see that you're out here trying to create your own happiness without them. Is the energy that I do feel, okay? All right, Bookie Bear, love.